Hello and welcome back. This is Darius Torana with another episode of ARK News. This particular week has been a pretty slow week, I feel, for different news outlets when it comes to ARK, but they did release the new Community Crunch, which I will go ahead and go over. Starting off, the devs have doubled down on the fact that they are going to be not showing any footage for now on either ARK 2 or ARK Survival Ascended. Honestly, the second one there, the Survival Ascended, did surprise me because of the blowback that they had from not showing anything yet for ARK 2. They are saying they want to show it in its final form when they do finally show the product. But, I mean, we are, 4 months out from the game being released, and so, I mean, that's going to be problematic, I feel, for a lot of the fans. I feel like they definitely should try to show some form of gameplay soon. That being said, they have shown 2 new concept arts, one for ARK Survival Ascended and one for ARK 2. The first one is a supply crate, which is pretty cool. The actual look of these new supply crates is very futuristic, but in a more believable way, I guess. Where before it had like floating bits and stuff, now it has like legs, and I feel like it looks really cool. I feel like in the end, this new concept is going to be pretty fun to see in the game. The other concept art that they released is the Carno saddle. They said that they are having a lot of fun building different armors for these creatures for ARK 2. That being said, you know, the concept art for the saddle looks really cool. So, I mean, it's got tons of feathers, and it looks very almost Native American in my opinion. And it looks like it's going to be a 2-person saddle. It says it's a Carnotaurus leather saddle concept, so potentially we'll have different grades of armor. So, like we have in our current, like for our characters, where we, have cloth, leather, fur, all those things. Potentially they might have that for different saddles on ARK 2. And I feel like that would be really, really cool. So in the end, I do feel like these saddles are going to be pretty neat. This one definitely looks cool. There's a lot of detail into it. It's got head armor, tail armor, leg armor. Like, it's a very neat saddle. And so I'm excited to see it in the game. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that one. So, I mean, that's basically what they released this week for news, though. So, I mean, the 2 concept arts are very cool. I do like them. I think that they will be very good additions to both of the games that they will be in. Now, like I said, I strongly disagree with their not showing any gameplay for even ARK Ascended, because people are already saying, oh, hey, we haven't had any gameplay footage for ARK 2. Obviously, it's going to be pushed back, and it has been pushed back for a full year. And so, it is definitely a little worrisome, in my opinion, that they are taking this direction. Obviously, this is Wildcard. We're all expecting delays. I do wonder if they will delay twilighting the official servers if they do delay ARK Survival Ascended. I think that the backlash, if they don't, will be astronomical, so I do definitely hope that is in their plans, because in reality, as other people have stated, if concept arts is all that's being shown this close to release time, then probably the game is not as close to done as they want us to believe, unfortunately. I will definitely continue to give them the benefit of the doubt, though, because I don't know anything about game development. I don't know anything about their deadlines. I mean, I do hope that we get the Ark Survival Ascended close to when they are saying it will be ready. But if they don't, I just hope they make the good decision of also postponing Twilighting the official servers to kind of soften that blow for official players, because while they are technically in the minority, there's still thousands of them. Like, yes, there is a minority of official players. I am not among them. Twilighting the servers does not affect me in the slightest, and I will be the first to admit that. I've talked with people about that online. But I do feel for those players because they've put a lot of work into what they've done. And yes, technically, they haven't had to pay for it, and they'll be able to do what they've done before, but they'll have to pay for servers, yada, yada, yada. But that, in my opinion, is going to be a slightly better idea than continuing with the Twilight happening in August if they have to postpone the game. Which does bring me to my final kind of topic for today. This one is getting a little more serious, getting a little more in-depth into people's character. Obviously, there has been a lot of complaining online. Obviously, there's been a lot of backlash to that complaining. One thing that people who don't play on official servers need to understand is this twilighting of the official servers isn't affecting us. And we can't understand how they feel. It's taken a long time for me to even understand and to realize this fact. In the end, those people are losing their game. They're losing the way that they play. Yes, they can play on unofficial, but it's not going to be the same. Yes, they can purchase a server, but they haven't had to do that before. And ignoring those facts, honestly, isn't fair to them, because we, as the players on unofficial, we are going to continue playing Ark Survival Evolved exactly how we have played it all along. And a lot of us are probably going to upgrade to Ark Survival Ascended, but even those of us who don't, it doesn't change anything for us. We have our game exactly how we had it all along. These people are going to have to find a new entire community to join. They have been a part of a community that their community is being shut down. I don't necessarily agree with all of the complaining. I don't agree with any of that, but that's because it doesn't affect me. It's not affecting how I play the game, but it is affecting them. So please be kind to those people, because they are losing a game that, well, yes, they have gotten their money's worth, and they are complaining about how they shouldn't have to do this, blah, blah, blah. They've gotten their money's worth. Yes, that is true. But they are losing a game that they have spent thousands of hours on. And they are losing breeding lines, tames, all these other things that they have spent so much time taking care of. Just be kind to each other. Like, yes, as unofficial players, we're not losing anything. That's great for us. They're losing everything. And they're losing the way that they play the game. And to be honest, it's not fair to them. But it's not our choice, and it is all Wildcard's choice to do this. That is going to be where I wrap up today. But again, please, 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 just be kind to each other online. It's a harsh enough environment as it is. And, we can we can make it a little bit better. You know, it's in our power to do so. But that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me today. This has been a blast putting together all of these series. I'm getting comments, which is awesome, and I love it. I am so thankful for everyone who comments on my videos. It always makes me so happy, even when they have disagreements with me. I mean, not that anyone's been really, super harsh in their disagreements. There was one person who was like, hey, it's probably a better deal for yada yada. Like, yeah. But just the fact that they took time to comment is so important to me. So thank you guys so much for commenting on my videos, for liking, for subscribing, and until next time, this is Darius Torana, and please keep on surviving.